Welcome back to Sound Bites, and today I'm really excited to welcome Natasha Georgantis and Antonia Paniatakis, two women that are heavily involved in the creation of Greek Fest, one of Halifax's greatest cultural celebrations, but I think it's more than just about the culture. It's got a lot of great dancing, but it's got some really great food too, so welcome, Natasha and
We
Antonia.
are so excited to be here.
How long has this been going on?
So the Greek Fest started in 1985, and it started as a really kind of humble festival where we were just showcasing our food and some of our dancing, and it's really grown. This is our 37th annual festival, and we are having Alexandros, live music is going to be there. We have our Romeo Cini dance group. I started as a dancer, and so we have, almost 100 dancers who are going to be performing for us, 150 different types of dances from the islands, from the mainland. But I think people always come back for the food.
Right, and I think it's not only the authenticity of the food, but knowing who makes the food. And I think it's this is where Antonia comes in and tell us a little bit about the people behind the scenes, because it's an amazingly big operation.
Honestly, it really is. Like we can feed up to 8,000 to 10,000 people at the Greek Fest every year, and so there is a dedicated group of 200 plus volunteers who come down. They start prepping for the festival 2 months ahead. They're buying sugar, they're buying eggs, they're prepping their recipes. And Antonia and the team of women are there, and men. Women and men are there making things kind of every day and prepping
but
these.
the women are the better of the cooks,
They
right?
know. They know the recipes.
In some things, yes. But we have the men as well, the young men as well, to make the souvlaki, to work during the festival, to prepare the food for the days and to serve it out. So, it's a lot, it's combined.
That's what's going to be one of the special things about the festival, though, multi-generations.
Exactly,
like that.
exactly.
So you have fathers and sons and grandsons. I know
Exactly.
one of my great friends, George Christakos, who's part of this,
Wow, this
and
is
talks
great.
about, parents and sons and grandsons that have all worked on this. So how long have you been doing this?
Since the very beginning.
37 years. So that means, I'm guessing, that you've perfected recipes.
Well, the recipes are coming along for the other ladies that they were there those years, right? Most of them now, they're not here with us. And then we were learning through them, and we carry on. And now we try to step back. We're ready to step back to pass this along to the younger ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's our hope.
So as part of that, I think we're going to make something delicious in a second. Before we do, let's just when is the festival? How do you get a ticket?
Okay, so the festival is June 6th to 9th, and it's free admission, so you can just come on down. And another thing that we've changed this year is that you can just line up to get your food. You don't have to get food tickets. You can just line up, get your food, and pay. So we're trying to kind of cut back on the lines, which we're kind of excited to try out this year, and hopefully that smooths the experience out for everyone. There's going to be a kid zone. There's going to be dancing with the Romeo Cini dancers and the Greek school dancers. There's going to be live music, and it's just going to be a great time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Great family excursion too. So I do. It's great to bring the kids to this. So what are we making?
So today we're making tiropita.
Okay. So tell me how to
Cheese puffs.
cheese puffs. Okay.
We have some feta cheese here. We crumble it up. You can get a spoon, or you can get anything you just do.
So where's the cheese from? So are you this? Did you import this from Greece, or is this?
No, it's from out the valley. It's a company, Homestead Cheese, and we get the cheese from those. They're sponsors to the festival as well.
Support every year.
Sponsors.
Yeah.
So this is just a feta cheese, so it's all crumbled up. And then to that, we add some ricotta. Ricotta is like
Unsalted.
unsalted cheese, yes.
Because feta can be very salty,
Yes.
so we kind of put a little bit of the ricotta to balance it out.
Balance it out, yes, so not to be too salty.
And you're working it hard. So is there a texture you want? Do you want it to
For
be
this one,
slightly
no,
crumbly?
it's just to crumble that. And this is done. Doesn't take too long. And now we put some eggs in.
Okay.
Couple of
Crack
eggs.
some eggs.
We put some little bit of dill. I'm not going to use my hand.
Yeah,
So
and-
just a little bit dry dill in there.
You cook like I do, just by look.
Yes. A little bit of pepper. They always say to me that I love pepper myself, and my food is really peppery all the time. Goes to the heart.
Now, so
okay.
the distinctions between this, because a lot of people are familiar with spanakopita.
Yes.
So what distinguishes this from spanakopita?
So this is, we put the egg in there now. Don't put it all in there. Just, and as you said, we try. The difference from the spanakopita is this mixture is all ready to go now. Okay, a little bit more.
You see how it's a little bit,
Okay.
a little dry.
It's all ready to go now. I think it's, Natasha, I think we're
It's
fine.
good?
Yes, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good. Different spanakopita, we chop up the spinach. We put spinach in there, and we chop up some fresh dill, green onions, and parsley, all in there. And then we do the same thing. So this is ready to go.
Perfect.
This is our mixture.
Amazing.
So it's ready to go. Yeah. Some of the ladies might say it's a little bit too wet. So if it's a little wet,
Yeah, add a little more
just
cheese.
do a little bit of that. I'll show you this so you know that if you cannot make it anything wrong because it's fixable.
Okay.
You can
Yes.
fix it. Okay.
Well, that's one of the great tips in cooking. You can always fix it. if
Yes,
you do,
yes.
Except for baking.
So
you can't
except
fix
for
it. It's
baking, yes,
Mexican.
exactly. So that's how it is now. And now we have a phyllo here. So we cut the phyllo. You open
And
it
you
up.
had a nice little trick for getting the right width.
Yes.
Where you divided out what the phyllo you get from the grocery store.
Yes, exactly.
And you cut it in
And you
fifths.
you cut like this, and then you put it down like that, and then you have your oil. You brush this up.
And how many of these do you think you make for the festival?
For the festival, we close to a little bit over 3,500, and 3,500 of us spinach.
Wow.
So this is that, and then we double it up.
Yeah.
Put this here.
It's all about the layers, really,
and this
right?
put here, and brush this up as well. And that's done. And then you take your spoon, you put a little bit at the edge.
Yeah.
We always do it, we don't do it one by one because it takes
yeah.
too long, so we just roll it down.
It's like assembly line.
Yes.
Yes.
So, and maybe I put a little bit too much and it's going to go off. Okay, so just, there we go. And now we roll it up.
So you've done that a few times.
And you go like this, and you go like this.
She does it so fast, it
And you go
takes
like this,
so long.
right? And it's done.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Okay, to
Amazing.
the side. So slow, if you want to slow, you should put like this. Always, this doesn't make here, I just want to closure
Right,
the
okay.
mixture. So when
Right. So
bake
before you
it,
get that perfect triangle, you're really
Exactly.
concentrating on
Yes.
getting it closed.
closure there, and then it's done. And it goes down.
You can imagine making 7,000 of those.
No, I would say 5.
Yeah. It's a
And then
lot.
you put a little bit, you brush it with a little bit of oil there, and it's ready for the oven.
Okay. And by magic,
Yes,
we have
we have them all done.
all ready to go.
They're ready to go.
So how long do we put this in the oven for?
For about 20 minutes until they're golden. So this, okay. You can freeze this one. The good thing about it is you can make it ahead of time. You can keep it in your freezer for a few months.
Yep.
Okay.
At the time, you put them, you store them over parchment paper, layer them up, and then you take them out and you put in your oven frozen.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Frozen.
Direct from frozen, and it
Yes.
takes about how
Yeah.
long does it take to bake
About
these?
20 minutes.
And then from frozen a little
Yes.
longer.
No, it's
20
frozen.
minutes for frozen.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
And you just watch it. Sometimes depends of your oven as well, until they're nice and golden color.
Amazing. So we'll put this in the oven. We'll
Yes.
come back. We're gonna taste
Yes.
test the end result.
Okay.
We're back. We've taken these out of the oven and almost ready to eat them. But before we do, let's just do a wrap up of the festival. We're gonna have great food, great drink, great dancing, great music. And I think there's some other things. So I hear there's an option for a trip.
There's a chance to win a trip for 2 to Greece, plus some amazing other prizes from Evolve Fitness, Style and Weekends, Spirit Spa, a dine around Halifax. You can go to greekfest.org and you can buy your tickets. They're $3 for one ticket, and there's just a range of ways you can get them, but get the tickets early. Get them
Okay,
online.
so I know I'm buying my tickets real soon. Before we do, I think we should try these out. So grab one. Let's do a little Phyllo cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
And we'll see you at Greek Fest.